How's it going, folks? Stoney here, starting to do the wine reviews. Got a good wine for you today. This is from the Apple Barn Winery. It is Apple Blush Reserve. It is a white wine, semi-sweet, I believe. Definitely a good drink. Now, to talk about this briefly, we've got so many bottles of wine to go over in the next couple days. I think I got like somewhere between 16 18 bottles of wine. I joined the, hold on just a sec, let's see if I can find this thing. Oh no, left my keys somewhere. I joined the Rocky Mountain Wine Club while I was down in Tennessee. Also got to be join the, specifically the Apple Barn Winery. And what they do is, in January and July, they mail to you, because I live all the way in a different state, they mail to you 6 bottles of wine. And what they'll do is they will send you your preference. Do you like semi-sweet, dry, or sweet? Now, I've been leaning lately here towards the semi-sweet. I like sweet, but I like a little dryness as well. Apple Blush is what we're reviewing today. That might lie under the semi-sweet, as far as I know. But I'm going to have to look deeper into that and find out for you. So, it's $100. You pay $100 in January, $100 in July, and they send you 6 bottles of wine, and it's your choice. The house, as they say, selects 2 wines that they want you to try. Now, I did a review earlier on the Apple Barn Cranberry. I saved the last glass for right before we went to Tennessee. Unfortunately, when I got down there, they said it was a seasonal wine, which means it's only available in November-ish. Okay? So, I was not able to find the Apple Cranberry. That was the first thing I said when I walked in there. They said, "Hello, can we help you?" I said, "Apple Cranberry." They said, "No, we don't have that right now." I said, "Okay, give me the best you got." Anyway, so I joined the Apple Barn Wine Club, the Rocky Top Mount Wine Club, and I'm going to review various wines from the Apple Barn and from different places. Now, this is one of the better wines. We're going to pour us a glass. Only have a little bit left, actually. I've been drinking a little bit of it just to kind of give a more distinct look, just to give a more distinct description to it. But what we're going to do is let's get a look at it and get some smell and get a description, and let's go from there. All right, folks. So the great thing about being a part of the Rocky Top Wine Club is, as a member, you get to try all the wines when you go to these places, as opposed to some places they only give you like 5 free samples. As a member, I get to try as many as I want. Also, I went to 3 different places. I did the Wine Trail, so the Wine Trail 2020 wine glass is in my possession. Now, at the bottom you can see a little bit of the Apple Blush wine. I won't lie to you, I've had a glass prior just to kind of give you the best description I possibly can. Here's the bottle. Now, I don't know if this classifies really as a white wine. Okay, I'm an amateur. I'm not the wine expert by any stretch of the imagination. But this leans toward the white wine. I mean, if that's how you want to describe it. It's got a little bit of a gold to it, actually. And you can definitely smell the apples in there. So if you are a fan of apple things, apple moonshine, apple pie, moonshine really, apple wine, apple juice, apple whiskey. I mean, this is definitely something I would recommend This is really good. It's actually where I'm living. It's very, very hot today. It's like 98 degrees. Okay, my wife and my stepson are down at the pool. That's how, they're enjoying themselves. I went down there with them. I don't swim. Obviously, I don't have the body for it. But I was enjoying a nice cold glass of wine. This is sat in the fridge for a couple days, and this is really good on a hot day. This is a really good wine for a hot day like it is today. I mean, we have had to put all our pets inside. Not that they ever go outside anyway, but it's one of those, like, the news is telling you, make sure you put your pets inside. So we make sure our pets are well hydrated. We make sure that they're inside doing what they need to do. We are all animal lovers here, so we don't ever want to put our animals in danger whatsoever. Also, this is just a beautiful glass and a beautiful glass of wine. So let's see. You definitely get a fruit smell. I smell a lot of apples, and it smells like cranberries almost. So here it is. Ice cold, actually. Let's go. I'm getting a cranberry taste out of this. I know it's apple blush, but I'm actually getting a little bit of cranberry out of this. Let's try it again. It's very smooth. That is that's a semi-sweet wine. It's got a good sweet taste when it first enters your mouth, but not too sweet to where I've had some wines that are so sweet it's actually hard to drink. That's how sweet I've had a couple wines. But that is a good semi-sweet wine or semi-dry wine. It's right. I'd put it right in the middle of the road. They might classify it under sweet, but like I said, I've been to a lot of places, especially in Tennessee. That's usually when I get all the wines, usually. And I mean, when people in Tennessee say sweet wine, it is really sweet. And this one is just, this is a very smooth, very kind of clear. It's very smooth. It's got the right mixture of sweetness with a little bit of bitterness to where you definitely are going to have to buy 2 bottles because you're going to drink the first bottle before you know it. That's kind of how I'm at right now. Going to go ahead and note right now, do not promote underage drinking. Do not promote drinking at all, really. This is a hobby for me. This is something I do just for fun. I don't drink to get drunk. I drink just to try new things. So I'm not, I don't promote that at all. So please drink responsibly, everyone. All right. So here we go. Oh, that is so smooth. If you are if you're a wine fan, I definitely recommend the Apple Blush. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. There's not a whole lot of things at the Apple Barn I wouldn't recommend. I'm such a big fan of them. But that is a delicious. You taste a little bit of apple, but like I said, it's given to me, personally, apple cranberry. A little bit of apple with a little bit of cranberry in there. Yeah, it's sweet going in, and as you swallow it, you can taste the bitterness a little bit, which to me, it just is a beautiful, it's a good combination. It is perfect combination, actually. This wine I recommend, Apple Blush from the Apple Barn Winery. I think for an individual bottle, it's $24.99. But I got 6 and joined their wine club. I mean, the sales lady there was phenomenal. She she was awesome, man. She was so informative about everything. But this is just a great wine for if you're day drinking, if you're sitting by the pool and you want a glass of wine, go grab you Apple Barn Apple Blush Reserve from the Apple Barn Winery in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. You will not be disappointed. It is something that it's sweet going in, it's a little bitter coming down. There's no aftertaste that's bad at all. Because I know some, even like the sweet wines that I've had, unfortunately, have had a weird aftertaste. But this one is just so smooth. I mean, the Apple Barn really goes above and beyond for their wine. I mean, they are really... As you breathe out after you get done, after you take a sip of it, you're actually going to taste some apples. The Apple Blush Reserve from the Apple Barn Winery. It's head and shoulders one of the better wines that I've had. This one will sit in the fridge for a couple, a day probably. I might finish this thing off tomorrow, honestly. It is a great wine. It was ice cold for such a hot day. And so I definitely give the Apple Barn Apple Blush 100%, because that is just a phenomenal glass of wine if you're drinking. Please like, subscribe, comment, share this page with your friends. We have a lot of different wines that we're going to go over in the next couple days. We have a couple sweet, we have a couple semi-sweet. I personally don't go towards the dries just because, to me, I like a glass of wine in the evenings when I've already ate. I usually will just drink water or something else while I'm eating, so I only drink dry wines if I'm having like some kind of steak or hamburger or something. But yeah, we got a lot of different wines that we're going to go over in the next couple days. I'm sorry about my glasses. I know they give off a reflection. You actually can see me twice. But as well, been cutting grass a little bit, so I got some grass on my glasses there. But one thing I'm excited to get into with these videos is going to be, I went down there looking specifically for muscadine, and we're going to discuss muscadine more in depth when I do some more reviews. I think I picked up 3 to... Sorry about that, folks. Had my plumber come and interrupted my video. But anyway, like I was saying, I got 3 bottles of muscadine wine. Just to give you a couple previews here real quick. Sorry about the lighting's not too good. I got Apple Peach Reserve. That's a sweet wine. It's delicious. I have American Muscadine. We'll be doing a review on that. A sister winery associated with the Apple Barn is called Mountain Valley. They have a Mountain Valley Red. It's a sweet wine. So we have all kinds of new wines that we're going to be going over. Sorry, making dinner for the family. We got all kinds of new wines that we're going over. We got ones coming every other day, if not every day. It's going to be a good time, so please check out the video. Like, subscribe, comment, share. We'll catch you down the road. This is Stoney signing off.